Hey horror freaks, welcome back to Bravo Horror Stories. Tonight we're cracking open the nightmare that started it all, Candyman. But forget the movie for a sec. This terror was born in Clive Barker's 1985 story The Forbidden, a twisted, skin-crawling tale that'll make you rethink mirrors forever. We're digging into its rotting roots, the real blood behind it, and the legends that keep this monster alive. Hit that subscribe button if you dare, lock your doors, and let's step into the dark. Imagine this, Spector Street, Liverpool, 1985. A council estate so broken it feels alive, walls crumbling, windows like empty eyes, air thick with despair. Clive Barker drops us here in The Forbidden. Helen Buchanan, a nosy student, wanders in, camera in hand, chasing graffiti for her thesis. But this isn't art, it's a scream. Scrawled names, pleas and warnings, sweets to the sweet. Then she hears it, a whisper about the Candyman. This ain't Tony Todd's suave ghost. Barker's Candyman is a walking rot. His clothes a quilt of filth, his breath buzzing with flies, not bees. He's got candy, sure, sticky, glistening lumps with razor blades buried inside, or worse, squirming with maggots. Helen finds a bonfire pit, charred bones, melted toys, a shrine to this freak. Kids say he lures you with sweets, then guts you with that hook. She tracks him to a stinking flat, walls pulsing with damp, and there he is, grinning, whispering her name like he's tasted it. He murders a young child right in front of her, blood pooling like ink, and says, "Be my myth." She torches his lair, but the last line, her shadow looks wrong, like she's hooked now too. Barker's Candyman isn't some tragic soul. He's a parasite, feeding on belief, born from a place so hopeless it birthed its own boogeyman. It's raw, it's nasty, and it sticks under your skin. Fast forward to 1992. Director Bernard Rose grabs The Forbidden, drags it across the ocean, and plants it in Chicago's Cabrini-Green. He gives us Daniel Robitaille, a black artist, son of a slave, painting a white girl in the 1800s. Her dad's mob hacks off his hand, smears him with honey, and bees sting him till his screams stop. Real? No, but lynchings were. They doubled from 40 in 1880 to 85 in 1890. Bodies burned, hacked apart, left to rot as warnings. Cabrini-Green's real too. Built in 42. A concrete trap for 15,000 by the 60s, mostly black families. By the 80s it's hell. Gangs rule, walls bleed mold, and Jamal Carter, who lived there, says, "You'd hear cries through the plaster, like the place was haunted." Then there's Ruthie Mae McCoy, 1987, near Cabrini. She's alone, phone shaking, telling 911. "They're coming through the bathroom mirror." Cops shrug. Days later, she's dead, shot, floor soaked red. The killers crawled through a medicine cabinet. The projects were that broken. Steve Bagheera's article, "They came in through the bathroom mirror." Hit hard, and Rose ate it up. From Barker's flies to bees, from a slum to a racial ghost, history made it scarier. Barker didn't pull this from thin air. That mirror game? It's Bloody Mary. Say her name 5 times, and claws rip your eyes out. Old tales say mirrors are doors. Step through, and you're not alone. Then there's the Hookman. Since the 40s, a killer with a hook, stalking cars, inspired by the Texarkana murders. Real blood, real fear. Dr. Jan Brunvan says, mirrors trap spirits. The Forbidden twists that with decay. Then, the 92 film hits, and kids start seeing in their reflections, not Mary. The myth went feral. Rose's 92 film turns Barker's creep into a legend. Helen Lyle summons him, gets framed as he carves up Cabrini-Green. Tony Todd's voice, "Be my victim, it's ice down your spine." She burns alive, rises as a ghost. Then 2021, Nia DaCosta makes him a hive. Sherman Fields, beaten to death by cops in the 70s, joins Daniel. Every black soul violence stole. Nia says, he's their vengeance. Cabrini's razed by 2011, condos now. But Candyman's shadow stretches to George Floyd, to today. He's not done. Candyman's not real, until you look closer. Barker's Forbidden birthed a monster from rot. Lynchings, a mirror murder, Bloody Mary's claws, they fed him. He's our guilt, our terror, waiting in the glass. Say it. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. I won't finish it. Will you? That's Candyman. From Barker's nightmare to a horror that claws at us still. Sleep? Good luck. Candyman, 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 Candy. Don't be foolish. If this creeped you out, smash that like, subscribe, and tell me below. Would you say it 5 times? Thanks for braving it, horror fam. Next time on